Now this little guy is a Ranger. He's about 9 months old, and he's already about 950 pounds. So definitely a big guy. But as you can see, just like our elephants, they need to cool down and protect their skin, so they will take little mud baths. He is super cute. You might notice that they have very wide set mouths. The Afrikaans name for wide is Vite, V-I-T-E. Now it sounds a lot like white. That's how we actually got the name the white rhino, just kind of a miscommunication from Afrikaans into English. Looks like Ranger's in a very playing mood. They have quite a lot of energy. And these big guys are going to be about 5,000 pounds. Honestly, to me, I think they just look like giant dogs. They're adorable. And these guys are very critically endangered, so it's really cool to be able to see them like this, all nice and funny. So this is the whole rhino crash, the white rhino crash out here. Now we're very lucky to have white rhinos, especially white rhino calf. Again, they're critically endangered. There's actually only 2 northern white rhinos left in existence, so we're doing everything we can to help out our rhinos as well as our other critically endangered animals. And we do have a cheetah coming towards us out here. Definitely want to draw her attention. Their top speed is about 75 miles an hour. They can only hold this speed for a short period of time. And you do see they have those black tear ducts, kind of work like sunglasses, help to keep the sunlight out of their eyes. They have excellent sight, especially in the daytime. They're more daytime hunters than nighttime hunters. You do see a couple more of them laying down out here. They actually don't roar like other large cats. Instead, they use a variety of chirping sounds to communicate. And they're the only large cats that can purr like a house cat. Very different vocalizations. That can work to their advantage, at least during the daytime when they tend to hunt. It usually keeps them a little quieter. Whereas other predators will hunt at night. They can be as loud as they want whenever they want. We do have a Kobe rock up here on our left-hand side. Many predators are typically up on the Kobe, using it as a sunning rock as well as a vantage point to look for prey. So we may or may not see anything up on the Kobe, but we're going to check it out either way. And it looks like someone's sleeping up here.
Right there.
African lion pride up this way. Now these guys are expert sleepers, sleep about 18 to 20 hours a day. So Dakari is our male up here, and Kinsey and Kamara are our 2 sister lionesses. Now the female lions, or the lionesses, will do most of the hunting in the pride, while the males will stay at home and watch after the territory, and watch after the cubs, kind of a great stay-at-home dad there. Now when they're born, they're all born with bright blue eyes. Later on in life, once they get to maturity, they'll get nice bright amber eyes. So all of them will have those amber eyes by the time they're about a year or 2 old. Now when they do decide to start up a roar, they can be heard about 5 miles away, kind of telling other lions around their territory this is theirs. So it's one of our smaller prides out here. But they can get as small as this and very, very large. Usually there's more females than males in the pride. Now even our lions are subject to poaching, hunting, and other different factors. They've been a victim of habitat loss as well. So we're very lucky to have a lion pride out here. In fact, by the year 2050, it's predicted that we might not have any lions in the world. So we're actually trying to combat that and double the amounts of lions by that time. That's why we work with conservation efforts like the Lion Recovery Fund. We also work with the Bees and Elephants Project and a bunch of other things that help out our animals both out here and in the wild. Looks like we have a lone antelope on our right-hand side. This is a Bontobuck. They're once critically endangered as well, having only 17 of them in the 19th century. But now we have about 3,500 or so. But the only places you can usually see Bontobucks are in a reserve. There's actually a reserve specifically for those Bontobuck. And we're trying to return them back into the wild, but it is quite a process. We're very lucky to have some dedicated people out there. And we do have those ostrich eggs on our right-hand side as well. Not about as complicated as an ostrich nest gets, no fancy sticks or anything. Each one of those eggs is approximately 1 to 2 pounds, and a full-grown adult human can stand on an egg like that. they won't break. That's because a 400-pound bird has to sit on all those eggs to incubate them. Some of the largest bird species in the world. And again, we're very lucky to be able to see some of our animals out here, rhinos, lions, really any of these animals out here. We have one person to thank for all these animals being as happy and healthy as they are. It'd be Warden Wilson up here, as well as a dedicated team of animal care specialists that are here 24/7 to help him out. Now he's not home right now, he's probably out there in one of the trucks we saw. But when he comes out from the day, you get to see his Nigerian dwarf goats. They're pretty charming little guys. Primarily a milking goat from West Africa, so a very domesticated goat. They usually are found in smaller locations where you don't need a ton of space. But as you can see, look to climb. We got one in the Warden's Jeep there. Like the Warden's not home right now, taking care of over 4,000 animals that we have here at Animal Kingdom property. A lot of work, so he's got that excellent care team. He's also got us safari guys. Now, besides just taking you guys around the reserve and teach you guys a little bit more about our animals, we're researching and observing our animals, just making sure that we're taking care of them to the best of our abilities. Through that observation and research, we can be better informed on how we take care of